as I said, what I want to do with the video is show you how to find A+ setups. Oh, by the way, I just thought I'd mention, currently in this trade at the moment, down around 6R on my trade of 8. I mean, look at these signals. Look, this one was entered on, I think it might have been a 1 minute chart. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, I mean, look at this signal here. Look at these P signals, P for pulse. Now, these are not A+ setups, but there's, nearly 4R there, and I'm still in this trade at the moment. Seriously, if you want to make money and be a successful trader, you've got to watch this video. I'm going to show you exactly what you need. Just want to have a quick look and see where we're up. Okay, we're up 161. All right, I've just closed this position, so that's not a bad outcome. I want to show you how you can find more reliable opportunities than this. This was a little bit tricky, being counter trend. Okay, but yeah, nice outcome. Oh, we can look at this. This is the Nasdaq. What I'm going to show you here will be relevant no matter what you're trading. It could be gold, Nas, Forex, doesn't matter. And if you're trading a prop firm account, I mean, this is where it's at, guys. So let's just go out of here, and this is what you need for an A+ setup. We're just going to go back. I'm going to take out all the, I mean, look, there was some trades back in here as well. I closed a bit early. All right, here it is. Just take out all the drawings. A+ setup. It's a really simple matter of, and look, I prefer, see this blue line. This is our secret weapon. This is a institutional flow. The order flow is bullish, and if you keep an eye out for, look, see how it's trading back now down into this line? I'm going to be looking for buy opportunities around here now. So I'll show you what that looks like. See how we trade back into it. So there's a couple of things you need to have in place. Yeah, we can start with this one. All right, see this line down here? That needs to be at least bullish. This one's, that's okay. Price is above it. But this here is really, really important, this dashed line. What we'll do is we'll come back in here because these are the A+ setups right there. And if you wait for them, no matter what you're trading, this is going to make a huge difference. We'll just go back, just do a replay. And again, A+. We've had this red, turns green, and it breaks above the line. We get 1, 2. This is your real confirmation point. But anyway, let's just go back and I'll show you what you're going to be looking for. You can just hit replay and I'll take you, well, that'll do. The key thing with this is this indicator. This is the volume profile, right? And we're going to make this really, really simple. Look, you can determine that the higher time frame is bullish by just doing that. Deep pullback and it's kicking off again, right? So you want to see the bigger picture. Once that's done, you're going to come in here. This is a 15-minute time frame. Let's go down to a 5 minutes. Get really close to this. First up, in a trend, you want to see, okay, the higher time frame. We can see that this has been trending from here. Got a higher high, higher low. That is institutional. When it's messy like that, it's institutional. Then it starts to break out into, this is called price discovery. So we break out of this institutional range. Anyway, let's just keep it really simple. When you see that, and especially that, and then that, that's the first thing to look for. Number 2 is this blue line has to be pointing up, and price preferably needs to be above it. And it'll pull back into it and break through it and do what it does. The next thing that you need is, let me just see if I can find, yeah, here we are. All right, this is really important. The first thing, this is labeled PDC, previous day close. This is this green line. Now, if price is above it, it's going to be green. If price is below it, it's going to be red. You want to be, this is the previous day close. So you want to be above the previous day close. The next thing you need to see is this orange. This is the previous day point of control. And you've also got a current week point of control. That's a bonus. You've got to be above that, okay, above this, and the yellow one. This is the current day point of control. This is volume profile. Preferably you want that to be above that. So the current day is above the previous day. Hope that makes sense. Point of control is when most of the business has been done. The previous day point of control was through here. Okay, a lot of business was done through there. And now we're breaking out of that. Price discovery. Okay, here you go. See, today is above yesterday's, and we are above the previous day close. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. Absolutely. And then you want to see purple and blue lines. There's purple. There's white. Okay. This is part of a deviation monthly. I don't want to get too complicated with it. This is a weekly VWAP. This is the first deviation monthly VWAP. So that's a good sign. But you'll see these lines on here. It's the white one. There'll be this one here. And there'll be a blue one. But this is really important. Now, you're going to see, if we just click on this indicator here, go down, enable those, right? Now, what you want now is the first green signal coming from, we're on the wrong chart. We don't have what I need on here. Bear with me for a second. We're just going to go out of here and we're going to go to the other chart. We'll carry on from here. I'll just open that up. Here it is. It's still in replay, so we don't have to worry. Yeah, this is the chart we need. All right. So we've determined that we're above all the stuff. I'm going to go back to a 2-minute. I'll go to a 5-minute chart. Okay, watch what happens here. I'll just play this. Okay, we go red. Hold it right there. Whoa, it's a bit quick. Okay. This here is really important. And I'll explain this to you. It actually makes a lot of sense, right? In a bigger trend, the higher time frame, you get that. Okay, and that is this rotation. When it's trending, it'll generally go into, you'll get these levels, and that's a volume profile. All right, the volume profile. So you get a little bit of a range, like back in there. Wasn't much here, I'll admit, but there'll be a high and a low of the value area range. Value area, that's the value area, okay, or balance area. When price is trending and it pulls back and it breaks under the volume profile value area and then breaks back into it, this is your key area. See that? That's the break under. See current day value area low? This is the volume. This is the current day volume profile, value area high and value area low. That's the high and the low. Oh, look, see the shaded zone? Okay, this is the value area, current day value area on the volume profile, right there. And when you break under it and you break back into it, this is called fading a value area, fading the volume profile. This is really powerful. So what's happening is it's pulling back and it breaks under, runs liquidity, then you get in right there. This is getting in right at the bottom of the trend, guys. All right, so this is your entry point. Well, you can see this hashtag? That's where you go long. As soon as it breaks above the blue line, that's your entry right there. You go long on that hashtag signal, and that'll fire in the signals, right? That's it. Now, I'm going to suggest, given that the markets are really volatile, that when you enter this trade off that hashtag, there'll be a hashtag. Sometimes you'll see a P. Hashtag might get you in a little earlier. That's coming off the volume profile. You can set these alerts up, but I'm going to suggest you take 50% off the table at 1R. risk reward, same distances from there to there, okay? Because you just don't know if that's going to happen. Now that trade I was in today was quite nice. It just kept going for a bit. So once you've taken 50% off, you are in the money, and that's risk-free, and then you pull your stop loss up so that whatever happens, if that stop gets taken, that's already made money and you're already profitable, right? So let's just look for the next opportunity now. Pulls back. We're looking for the move down. Okay, here it is right there. See this? It's the same thing again. You ignore these red signals. That's just the fade. Well, I'll show you the volume profile. Anchored volume profile. We'll just throw it in there. Well, actually, we should copy what I've got. The volume profile that it's tracking is this one here. All right, there. See this? Look, I'll show you. This is really, you don't need to complicate this. See the blue? That's the value area high. That's the value area low. And what we get is in a higher time frame trend, okay, is the pullback, but we get the volume profile, this thing, the break under the value area low here. And then this is the fade. That's telling you to buy, fade. And I prefer to get in, well, oh, this is a 5-minute chart. Let's just, you can actually get a bit more accurate with this. You could go to a 2-minute or a 1-minute. Let's do that. What does it look like on the 2-minute? Go to the 1-minute. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a lot more volatile. I have to do the replay again to get that fade signal. All right, now here, like you don't want to be counter trend trading these. And look, when you have a volume profile like this, you've got to make sure that you know what you're looking for. And the bigger picture is this. So you're looking for, the opportunity when that pulls back. So ignore all the, this is counter trend, ignore it. But let's just play that and see where we get our fade. Hold it right there. Okay, there you go. Now, you want a 1-minute chart. All right. Let's just have a look and see what we've got here. Okay. 1, the previous day close, tick. Number 2, the previous day point of control is under, tick. Number 3, the current day point of control is above, tick. It's all systems go. 1-minute chart. Might be a little bit fast for some people, but you've got everything here. You've got volume profile. You've got the VWAP. Oh, and the other thing you can do with this is, all right, you can grab, see this, anchored VWAP. If you're bullish, throw it on the previous low. Yeah, that's a bit high. Crossing above that would tell you that buyers are in control. Anyway, let's just play it. And we're going to go off our signals. We're looking for it. There it is there. Hold it right there. See the green hashtag? That's your signal right there to go long. Right, you buy right there. Stop can just go under here. Close 50% at 1R. And that's profitable. And then you can pull your stop loss up and start trailing it. Keep an eye on this value area. So what you're doing is you're trading it in a bullish trend from the bottom, the base of the volume profile value area, fading it back. I hope that makes sense. Let's go to the 2-minute chart. 1 minute might be a little busy. All right. Make sure that you go out and you always confirm that you've got a higher high and a higher low going on. Right, well, that was there. Oh, well, okay, there, higher high, higher low. Okay, so you want that stair-stepping thing. You want to just check that that's the thing. But the other thing is, see the blue line? When it pulls back into the blue line, into that blue dashed line, that's a complicated, that's not just any old, moving average, guys. That's a very complicated calculation. And you'll find that it'll be exactly where it is on, no matter what time frame you put it on. It's complex. But let's just keep this simple. All right, so we'll play it. And that's just what we're looking for. So, take profit, manage your trade, do whatever you need to do. Oh yeah, you can see this yellow dot. That's your exit there. That comes off the trend channel. Hold it right there. Hang on. That yellow dot is where you close your trade. Once it's, done that. There's another yellow dot. That's exit. So look to take 50% off at 1 hour and take the rest off on that yellow dot. And see how it's above the value area. See what this is doing. Look, this is volume profile trading. Value area, high, it'll trade to the low, to the high, back down, back up, back down, right back up. And so it'll wiggle through this until it breaks structure and goes into price discovery. But, this is an A+ setup. 2 minute, too fast. Okay, go to the 5. But that green candle is going to come in a bit later. That's the only problem. Okay, you can see it here. Look, it comes in here. It's too late. So that's why I like the 2 minute chart. So as long as this is trailing along this blue line here, oh, look at that. Okay, hold it right there. This is where it goes into price discovery. Oh yeah, pull back down into our blue line. Look, it's pretty volatile, but I mean, you could, that's a 5 minute chart. See here how this purple is starting to curl. Purple is still pushing up, so that's fine. Starting to curl up here. That's a really good sign, especially around here. And I mean, look, you're still getting higher highs, higher lows. Follow that, right? And you'll go long. You want, well, that pullback there, you could have gone long there. That might have been a little bit tricky. Just depends on the stop. There's another, well, this is on the 5 minutes. So if it was on the lower time frame, you would have got in earlier. The lower time frame, the 2 minute, would have got you in there. Stop under there, right? On the 2 minute chart, you would have got in back in here. Stop just under that blue line. And there's another pullback here. Look, it's okay, so we get that pullback here. So it's the same story. A little bit of a stop run after that. I'll just show you this. Look, let's just go here. And, you're looking for CC price action. See how it's just running really, really nicely. It's trending really well. And, okay, you've got everything in your favor. Let's take the drawings out. And we're going to re-establish our volume profile. So this is all you need to do. Anchored, just on ours, where ours is. You can just do that. And that'll give you, right, it'll give you the high and the low of the volume profile. I mean, you can take this to another level with the volume profile. You can also do this. That one is taking, oh no, that's the entire day. But what you can do is you can actually isolate just this range, wherever it's ranging, look for the sideways range, because that's telling you that bigger players are working the level, and it'll go from up at the high to the low to the high to the low. When it drops down to the low, you want to get involved. So what you can actually do is you can use our volume profile. You've got that there with the high and the low showing, but look, you can grab the fixed range and just take it from where you see, like this is prior, all right? You've got this from here through to here. Okay, see this? See how it gives you the high and the low? All right, so you're looking for when it pulls back down into the low of the volume profile, the blue line is still intact going north. We've got the purple line trading up. We've got, you're above the previous day close. You're above the previous day point of control. Your point of control is here. So you're looking for that next signal. That's it, there, P. Or on the lower time frame, you would have got in a bit earlier. Okay, but that's that one. Stop under the volume profile. Now we're looking for the next buy. Watch out now, because that spiked back. You got to watch out for the stop runs. But let's just run it. There's a signal there. You take that one as well. See the hashtag? You take that long. Stop under the blue, and that would have got you out of trouble. Nice. And then you get another pullback. I'll just delete that. You get another pullback down. There's another hashtag there. So you would take that as well. And that's where it really took off. Oh, by the way, if you see that hashtag and you see it curling up like that, take that trade. But everything's pointing north. Look, everything's in place. Look, see how that's pointing up? It's telling you everything you need. Previous day, close, you're above it. Guys, this is so valuable. And it's on special and one more day for $29.95. You make it back on your first trade. Copy my signals and make it back on the first trade. I'm providing this, handing it to you on a platter. So that happens, and then you can just, I had a nice trade today, just following some signals. Yeah, I mean, how to set up the alerts, just finish the replay. But like the A+ setups, if you come into your chart, it's very, very easy to spot no matter where you go. I'll show you that. So look at the volatility. That's brutal. So that's why you get in here and you take 50% off the table, because you don't know when that's going to happen. These are A+ setups all through here, all of these. And you're looking for that. The same thing I just showed you. The blue line, these are A+ setups all through here, where it bounces off that blue line. Just look for the opportunity. Here they are here again. Look, this is all A+ setups. And just rinse and repeat what I just showed you. Just so if you just look for these A+, here we go. This is setting up for an A+ setup right here, right now, today. Look at this, okay? Take everything out. This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? I'm going to set an alert for this. I shorted that. I counter trend traded this on the lower time frame, but this is setting up. So all you're looking for is the pullback into this, and watch out, because it'll pull through it, but there's no green signal, see? There's no green candle after that. Right, now what you need to do here is you can throw an anchored VWAP in on that low, right? This is really important, right? That anchored VWAP, volume weighted average price. So you've got everything in your favor here, right? Right now, in this very moment, you've got, it's also Friday, so you might want to think twice. But look, the previous day close is under. This orange is the previous day point of control, we're under. The current day point of control is above. Okay, all of this stacks up. You're above, this is trending up and we're above it. I'm just looking for the next green candle right there. That's it. All right, so let's just do that. That's all you're looking for. And yeah, this is a bonus. So that yellow line, you want VWAP to stay under that, above it. Let's go down the time frames now and get ready to rumble. Here we are, right here. All right, I'll take that one out. I'm really interested in the VWAPs on here and that one. This is starting to trend up. All right, 5-minute chart, 2-minute chart, buy. All right, I'm going to get long right now. Bear with me. All right, this is my trader 8. This is futures. Well, there's 3 of them actually. See how there's 3 positions opened here? I'm trading 3 accounts, so I just opened that. So I'm just using, this is prop firm evaluation. All right, so if I go back, okay, here it is. Look at that. No, we're away. Okay, so now we're going to look to, I'll bring my stop loss to break even. And look, this is not trading CFDs. This is, I've got one contract on here. This is futures, right? But if you were trading CFDs, you would go long on that, stop under that low, right? And then you're going to look to go 1R. You'll see there's a green dot under here, right there where my mouse is. That's your stop loss. That's coming off our trend channel. Yeah, I got in a bit late with this one. I would have been better off getting in there. Right, I am late to the party, so that's where, that'd be at 1R by now, and you could close half your position. That's the difference, getting in on that 2-minute chart. And then that's like, if you're trading CFDs, you're up around, you're already up at like 1.8R in prop with a tight stop. Now, I'm one contract, and I got in very late. I'm way up in here, so I'm not happy about that. But I mean, this is a perfect example of the setup. This is it. Okay, I'm glad that this happened, because I'm able to show you. Anyway, that's what we do, guys. And again, you would have got in on that hashtag. So let me just show you the alerts. You've got a couple of different alerts. Like if you want to go 1 minute, that's very aggressive. See the P? You've got the 1 minute hashtag alerts as well. So that would get you in much earlier. I mean, you'd get in on, the break above the VWAP here. I mean, right on that P if you wanted. See, and now we're at 1R. stop under this blue line here. There's two blue lines. There's this small one, dashed line, and then there's this one under here. But everything stacks up, right? And yeah, I mean, this would be profitable by now. If you're going in like with two contracts, you would close one contract, okay? Otherwise, you would close a portion of your lot size, your position on CFDs. Well, anyway, I'll just sit on that. But what else can I say? This is everything you need. The perfect setup. Let's just actually go back. That's an A+ setup right there. I want to show you this. All right, we'll play that. Watch this. Let's just see if we can grab that fade. Hold it right there. Okay, that's it. This is where you enter this trade right here. It's fading back into the value area, at the base of that value area. And then you get the P, and that's where you buy. My entry's way, way up here. Oh well. Just to cap off, we have all of this stuff at your disposal, and that's, yeah, better entry, a much better entry point, right? I'm very late to the party. Anyway, jump on board. I'll show you this. Wow, that was a trade. That was a counter trend. If you want to take that risk, on my website, go to ScalpMaster or join VIP. Same thing. This is the ScalpMaster indicator, that P that you saw. And if you scroll down, you've got 1 day left, and you can snap this. Guys, seriously, make it back. Look, let me show you this. In here, even go down to futures. You know, in real time, I'm counter trend short right here. There it is. Okay, right now, if you missed that in Forex here, look, I'll just show you what you get. Show you a perfect example here. Look, I'm posting these. Aussie yen set a momentum sink bullish alert and buy when the signal fires. Oh yeah, that was it there. So the signal fired, buy. You're in. This is an easy copy because I'll find these opportunities, stick them in here. And then, you know, you can come in, and these are specifically meant for the London Open or the New York Open. Whenever that momentum signal fires, you take that trade. 1R, close partials, move your stop loss up. It's as easy as that. Anyway, I do daily mentorship videos. I've been trading for a long time and got a lot to offer. So it's $29.95 a month for the next 1 day. With that, yeah, and $49.95 is also a bargain. It's a win-win. You know, make it back on your first trade. With that, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Anthony here. What I want to do with this video is show you how easy it is to find A+ setups with anything.